Hello, it's Juma here, and this is the book review video for The Code of the Extraordinary Mind by Vishen Lakhiani, founder of Mindvalley, the School of Personal Transformation. If this is the first video you are watching from my channel, you may not know that I worked with Mindvalley as an employee from 2015 to 2018, and it was the biggest accelerator of my personal growth journey. I feel that it helped me to go from an ordinary to an extraordinary life. So there is no better way for me to share the ideas that were quite life-changing to me than to make a book review video. So I'll be sharing a book summary and also 5 ways that this book has impacted my life. More than a personal growth book, this is a personal disruption book. It's about you being extraordinary on your own terms. And Vishen's gift is about soaking the knowledge and wisdom from different sources and then putting them together, connecting the dots into actionable steps for you to apply into your life. So in this book, you will see new words because our language reflects our reality. So for us to create a new reality, we also need some new language. Words such as rules or discipline, and you also have an online experience in which you can connect with the community and have some extra videos and resources for you to learn. The book has 10 chapters and is divided in 4 parts. Each part represents one circle of awareness. So level 1, you begin with the world around you, living in the culturescape. Level 2 is the awakening. Level 3 is when you start recoding yourself. And then level 4 is about becoming extraordinary. The first part of the book is living in the culturescape, is you understanding how are you shaped by the world around you. And that is the beliefs from your culture, maybe from your religion, from your teachers, your parents. And there are some parts of you that also need to be updated. So this first part of the book is all about you questioning the rules, the BS rules that you live by, and understand what does belong to me and what doesn't, and also what are the parts that I need to upgrade. The second part of the book is the awakening, the power to choose your version of the world. So here you're going to practice what he calls consciousness engineering, is understanding that you grow from 2 different ways. One is your systems of living. Your system of livings are your habits, the things that you do every day, the way that you live your life, the way you make love, the way you eat, and understanding that for each of those things you have beliefs. And those beliefs are the models of reality. So in this second part of the book is you starting to upgrade and start swapping some limiting beliefs for some empowering ones. And then the third part of the book is recoding yourself, transforming your inner world. And I think that this is when the fun begins. It's really you understanding that the reality is kind of like a game and you can bend reality according to your wants and needs. And Vishen shares the concept of discipline. Discipline is the state in which you are both living in the present and enjoying the moment, but also you have a vision for the future. So think of happiness in the now and the vision for the future as the 2 ingredients needed for a balanced life. And so Vishen describes the 4 states of human living. The first state is the negative spiral, in which you're not happy in the present and you also don't have a vision for the future. Definitely a place for you not to stay in. The second state is the current reality trap, in which you are happy in the now, but you don't really have a vision for the future. I remember when I was about to join Mindvalley, that is the state that I was living. And it is okay state, but then you will see that happiness is not so connected to purpose and meaning. Then the third state is stress and anxiety. It is a state that many of us are, including entrepreneurs, and I definitely resonate with this state in which you have a vision for the future, but then sometimes you forget about being happy in the now. Then the fourth state is bending reality. This is when you're both happy in the now, you have a vision for the future, and you enter in some kind of flow state in which it feels like the universe has your back. There are coincidences happening all the time. The right people come your way, the right projects, and it is, I would say, the ideal state to live in. And therefore, part 3 of the book is about giving you the tools for you to be happy in the now. There is a lot about gratitude and forgiveness, and also how to cultivate a vision for the future through some exercises. Part 4 of the book is becoming extraordinary. It's about changing the world and becoming, a new word comes, unfuckable. And this is when you're truly at peace and in touch with yourself. Nothing anyone says or does bothers you. No negativity can touch you. At this level, you feel secure and confident in your own abilities and strength, and then you start questioning, how can I impact and contribute to other people's growth and expansion? And here is when you go deep into finding your own quest, your own dharma. How can you contribute more to the world? According to Vishen, the most extraordinary people, they don't have a job or a career. What they have is a calling. It is a mission. And very often we have to go through this process that he calls the beautiful destruction, in which you have to destroy a part of who you are so you can allow the next big thing to enter. Vishen interviews some of the most extraordinary people in the world, and one of them is Arianna Huffington. And according to her, what makes her so extraordinary is that she has total trust in life. She believes that what happens to her, especially the bad things, they are part of the plan of the universe to help us grow and evolve into our best selves. And this is one of the ways that the beautiful destruction can be manifested into our lives. So now let me share with you the 5 main ways that this book has impacted my life. The first one is to practice gratitude daily. The first time that I started journaling daily was thanks to this book. I started making a list before going to sleep of things to be grateful for, and also what Vishen suggests for us to write things that we are proud of. So I just got this notebook from that time. This was 2016, and I'm going to share some of the things that I wrote here. For example, Friday, 16th of September, what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for having Julia in my life. I am grateful for a clear sky that allows me to see the moon. I am grateful for pão de Deus, which is a Portuguese pastry from Padaria Portuguesa, which is a coffee shop, whatever, here in Portugal. I also have here what I love about myself. My new haircuts. I like the fact that I'm not afraid of looking bad. I'm comfortable in my own skin. I'm also proud of being romantic sometimes, especially with Julia. Haha. So basically, what happens when you start writing your gratitude and things that you love about yourself is that it will force you to wake up and to be more aware for the things that are already great in your life. The second learning is practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful techniques that you can do to live happy in the now. It's about letting go that resentment and anger that sometimes we have, but we're not even aware of that. And so when I was reading the book, I realized that I was having a lot of resentment, honestly, against myself and things from the past. And forgiveness is also very powerful when you practice daily, because there are small little things that, even though we may not give as much importance, they are there and they are contributing for you to be stuck in the past instead of being present in the moment. The third learning is the understanding of the difference between end goals and means goals. Means goals are usually a stepping stone to something else. For example, my goal is to have a 6-pack. My goal is to run a marathon. And then you have end goals. End goals, they are all about the feelings. For example, maybe you want to have a six-pack so you can be proud of your body, which is the end goal. Maybe you want to run a marathon because you want to prove yourself that you can do it, which is the end goal. And so when you understand the difference between these two types of goals, you are able to set goals that are really based on things that you truly want and not based on rules. The fourth learning is to practice the 6-phase meditation. Before reading this book and before Mindvalley, I was not meditating consistently. And what is great about the 6-phase meditation is that you are able to practice the best concepts of this book and apply that into your life, including gratitude, having a vision for the future, and also forgiveness. So if you want to meditate with the 6-phase meditation, you can go to YouTube and type the 6-phase meditation and you'll find the videos and the tracks there. The fifth learning is to create a vision for the future. As I shared with you before Mindvalley, I had no idea or I had no direction for life. And Vishen suggests an exercise that it's called the 3 most important questions to ask yourself. So you are living an intentional life at your own terms instead of following the Culturescape. The 3 most important questions are the following. What experiences do you want to have in this lifetime? How do you want to grow? And how do you want to contribute? I will drop a link of a video of this exercise in the description below. But basically, this was the first time that I started looking into my life with more intention. And it's funny enough, when I go back to my first 3 most important questions, they're all about mint goals. And it was also the first version of my life book in which I started looking at the different areas of life and understanding what is the vision that I have for it. The 5th learning is to embrace your quest. Your quest is your mission, your calling, and I feel that this is something that I have been searching forever. And thanks to this book and my Mindvalley experience, I feel that the work that I've done for at least 2 years during this time, it was so important for me to gain clarity around my own way of contributing and create value for others. So if you are someone who is redefining your own sense of identity, of what success means to you, if you want to make this leap of faith into the unknown from an ordinary to an extraordinary life, this book is for you. And if you have read the book already, let me know what were the learnings that you got, and also I'll be doing more book reviews video in the future. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel so we can stay in touch, and I'll see you next week.